to Senior Signing Day for the class of 2026. Are you guys excited? A little bit? Okay. All right. So we are so excited that you're here and that we are here to celebrate our seniors and all their accomplishments. And at this time, I would like to welcome our interim principal, Dr. Stevens. Good afternoon. My name is Amy Stevens. Welcome everyone to Jellicoe High School. And thank you for joining us as we recognize our seniors as they prepare for the next steps of their life. Today, members of the class of 2026 are committing to their plans for the future, and this reflects the effort, preparation, and the direction that they have chosen as they move forward. We would especially like to thank the Ayers Foundation Trust for their partnership in supporting our students as they plan for their life after high school. Their guidance and support have played an important role in helping our seniors to reach this point and as they further and make their plans for the future. We are proud of our students and we are appreciative of the support from their families and of the community. At this time, we will continue today's program. Thank you. Next, I would like to call to the stage Representative Dennis Fowler.
Thank you, and thank you for allowing me to share this special day on behalf of here at Jellicoe High School, on behalf of the Ayers Foundation Trust. I want to congratulate everyone. I just want to congratulate everyone on this reaching this great milestone in your career. I'd be remiss, we have a guest speaker today is Bill Arbo, and he is not only a great guy, but he's also my pastor, or former pastor, who's retired. But he will be talking a little bit about what he has done in his career. But just keep in mind, he'll never mention this, but he was an All-American football player at the University of Tennessee and got drafted into the Canadian Football League. But he was a great football player along with a great pastor. And I'd be remiss too if I did not mention my wife, Tracy Powers, here with us today, that was involved with the Ayers Foundation Trust so many years and was over at Rome State, was a director at Rome State for 26 years before she retired recently. So some of you are heading for college, and others are going to choose a trade school or technical training. Others will serve in the military and in the workforce or take a thoughtful year to gain experience and clarity. Every single one of these paths reflect the courage and intention. Honor the choice that you're making. This moment's not a finish line, and I tell everyone that this is only a starting point. This is the beginning. Your plans may change, but don't let this end at your high school career. You get a good paying job, you have to go on to get technical training or get college education, one of the two. Your plans may change. You might change directions, discover new interests, or face an unexpected detour. I know I did. I think that's normal. I went 1 year to college, had to drop out and go to work. And I went back to night school and finished up and got my degree in business at the University of Tennessee. I actually changed my major 5 times during that time, but before I got my degree. But the Ayers Foundation, I interviewed because the Ayers Foundation can help you find that way and help you find a way better so you won't have to do that. And if I could just let you remember one thing before you leave here. If you all remember, probably not, a little bit older group, North Carolina State basketball coach. His name was Jimmy Balbino. And I don't know if you remember it, but I remember he was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. And so he knew that his time was here. But I remember him getting up at ESPN and giving a speech. And what he said at that time, and he was fighting cancer and trying to survive, but he said, whatever happens to you in life, don't give up. Don't ever give up, because that's the whole thing. Don't let anything set you back. Don't ever give up. So thank you all for letting me be here today, and thank you for the Harris Foundation Trust and everything that they do. Thank you.
We are having just a little bit of technical difficulties for just a minute, and we're gonna pause for just a second so we can get that taken care of. Sorry about that. So while we are trying to get this figured out, we'll just go ahead and stall a little bit, a little bit of time, but we will get it. It's just going to take us a minute. But I just want to go ahead and give you guys a little bit of story here about our senior signing day. When I started Jellicoe High School was in 2020. Do you guys know what happened in 2020? Okay, so we had signing day that day as well, or that year, but it looks very different from today. My first signing day, we could only have 10 students in here at a time. They had to be set 6 feet apart. No families could come. We couldn't serve food. And it was lit, and schools couldn't even come in. We couldn't even have visitors. So it was me, 10 students in here at a time, me announcing where they were gonna go, and that was it. Then things got a little bit better the next year. We were able to have food the next year, but it was hot dogs and a bag of chips. So, and we had to have it out on the football field, which was a complete and total disaster. So, now we were able, slowly over the years, we were able to bring it back into the schools. We were able to invite our other students, our juniors are here, they're present. And then we were able to invite parents to come in, grandparents, aunts, uncles, and we were able to invite our entire class. So I think from my first senior signing day to signing day now has been a great improvement. From literally 10 students spaced 6 feet apart to an auditorium full. So I think it's pretty good, guys. You should be pretty thankful and blessed. You are really, really blessed. So I'm going to see if our sound is working. Do we have? Okay. So I think we're good. I think I talked enough. And thank you, Representative Powers, for speaking. Next, we are going to have the presentation of our colors. Thank you. Next, we will have senior Trevor Gilbert. Please come forward.
Keep standing. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early night? Oh, it's so proudly we held at the twilight's broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous night. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so valiantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Now we're going to do the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Yes, you may be seated. Next, I would like to introduce Ms. Chloe Jo Creekmore. On behalf of Jellicoe High School and the Ayers Foundation Trust, I'm so glad you're here to celebrate such a big milestone for the class of 2026. Senior Signing Day is a time to recognize students and all our hard work that has brought us to this point. Today, we celebrate our next steps, whether that's college, career training, military service, or entering the workforce. The Ayers Foundation Trust began in 1999 with the vision of Mr. Jim Ayers to expand opportunities to students in rural Tennessee, and today that work continues under the leadership of Ms. Janet Ayers. The foundation has grown from a local effort in Decatur County into a statewide initiative serving students across 28 rural counties and 40 high schools, helping students prepare for life after high school. In just a moment, we'll share a short video from the Ayers Foundation Trust highlighting this work. We're grateful for the vision and leadership of Mr. and Mrs. Ayers, whose commitment continues to create opportunities for students across our state, and we truly are grateful to be partnering with Jellicoe High School and the Campbell County School System. Please direct your attention to the screen.
Education is the most important investment to your success. When I see a student that has had a hard time going across that stage and going into college, it's like air that you breathe. It is life-giving. Everybody deserves an opportunity to amount to something, idea is to provide for students today what I was fortunate enough to have. Jim had the opportunity financially to go to college. He had a really good friend that could not afford to go to college, but he would say it's equal or above his intelligence in every way. And it always bothered me. I got to think, well, this is not right. And I laid out the plans for the foundation.
I think there was a point in time in the very early stages, neither one of us believed this was a scalable model, and it was more about a model giving back to our home communities.
Those are the two things you guys do.
That was right for while the scholarships were great, the real secret sauce was that counseling from the students meeting them wherever they were.
Our hope there is that we help them reach their dreams, whether it be a university, a community college, a technical school, and then we are now helping to orient them back to the county that raised them.
What the AIRS Foundation has done here in and across at-risk and distressed areas in Tennessee, 28 counties, 40 high schools, it's just a tremendous service to rural Tennessee.
We're at about 100 students, so I can really have time to work with students one-on-one, not just in groups.
I think it's really rewarding to be able to guide students that share a lot of my school culture through a process that's kind of foreign, kind of scary, and then to be able to see them succeed.
Well, I've noticed in life is that everybody needs an opportunity somewhere along the way.
We were fortunate enough to attend Riverside High School, the first high school in the state that Mr. Ayers assisted with financial aid. We had a counselor there that helped navigate you through application processes. I can remember the counselor was very encouraging.
Once Chris and I got married, we started thinking about how could we give back to the care community that gave to us.
We opened a boutique there on Main Street, and it's called 3Ps.
I work with the baseball and softball leagues here locally, running that program.
There is something very special about the heart that is this community.
I haven't had anyone in my family go to college before. I've spent all my life here in Defendville. I have enjoyed growing up here. I really want to go into the medical field. It definitely helps to have someone there guiding you and helping you along the way.
First generation college students need a lot of knowledge of what do I need to do to be prepared for college, especially if they're going to pursue something as big as a doctor.
People will have health problems everywhere, and sometimes when you're in smaller settings, you don't get as much attention.
So it is a lot to overcome. That's where AIRS comes in, keeping the champions and becoming students, make sure they have it back.
When I visit my AIRS counselor, I know that I'll get some feedback that will really help me make good choices. I have been accepted to 5 colleges now, and it's very euphoric feeling.
You're better to solve the problems in this community than somebody who's been here.
I am looking forward to going out there and just seeing how I can help a community just like Defendville.
We need to continue to encourage those rural areas to have the resources that these urban areas have. But to stay a hometown. It's a town, it's not a city. There's a big difference.
Next, I would like to call Miss Olivia Ulrich.
I'll be reading the alma mater. Down in sunny Tennessee stands our high school dear. JHS, our alma mater, hear us as we cheer. Hail to thee, old Jellicoe, our hearts will ever bless. Hail to thee, our alma mater, dear old JHS. Where Pine Mountain Green is reaching proudly to the blue, stands the school we love sincerely, JHS so true. Through the years, thy sons and daughters loyal and true will be, while we strive thy name to honor and our love for thee. Thank you.
Next, Mr. Trey Van.
Good afternoon. Again, I want to welcome everyone to the class of 2026 senior signing today. It is with immense joy that I stand before you to celebrate this momentous occasion. Today, we celebrate the class of 2026. Senior signing day is a way for us to acknowledge a new beginning, a way for us to celebrate our future commitments, a transition as we embark out on our next adventure, the next chapter of our lives, most commonly referred to as the real world or adulthood. Before we reflect on the impressive achievements of the class of 2026, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge and celebrate the diverse paths and backgrounds that make this class so extraordinary. We often speak of the collective, but it is the individual journeys that weave the rich tapestry of our school and community. At this time, I would like to begin by recognizing those among us who are breaking new ground. If you are a first-generation college student, the pioneers in your family venturing into the realm of higher education, those whose parents or guardians did not complete a four-year degree, please rise and be acknowledged. Your courage, your determination to forge a new path is truly inspiring. Thank you. Take comfort in knowing that you carry the hopes and dreams of a generation with you. Next, we have among us those who carry the legacy of Jellicoe High School, those who have walked these halls before and now return to celebrate the achievements of a new generation. If you are a Jellicoe High School alumni, please stand. Your presence here today represents the enduring spirit and interconnectedness of our community. Thank you for your continued support in embodying the traditions of Jellicoe High School. This year, the class of 2026 has achieved an extraordinary milestone, a perfect 100% Tennessee Promise admission rate. That percentage signifies that every graduating senior has taken the crucial first step toward accessing post-secondary education opportunities within our great state of Tennessee. For the third consecutive year, this class demonstrated exceptional commitment by achieving a 100% FAFSA completion rate. This remarkable accomplishment ensures that every student has explored the possibilities of financial aid, paving the way to greater access in higher education. In the words of Troy Grant, our college-going rate will never be higher than our FAFSA completion percentage. These figures are not mere statistics. They represent the ambition of our students and our desire to pursue a wide range of academic and professional pursuits, guided by the unwavering support of our counselors and educators. The aspirations of the class of 2026 are clearly reflected in the sheer volume of college applications submitted, over 100. And this number continues to climb as decisions are finalized and new opportunities arise. This impressive figure speaks volumes about our ambition and our eagerness to pursue a wide range of academic and professional pursuits. The most compelling statistic, the one that truly fills our hearts with pride, is our senior class commitment rate. Based on our commitments made here today, we have achieved a 59.2% projected college-going rate for the class of 2026. This percentage is a testament to the hard work of the students, the dedication of our faculty, and the continued support by the Ayers Foundation Trust. The destinations that await our graduation class are as diverse and promising as the students themselves. The class of 2026 plans to attend a variety of institutions, including Tennessee colleges of applied technology, community college, and universities. This diversity of paths reflects the unique talents and aspirations of each individual student. Well-deserved scholarships have been awarded by a wide array of institutions, including TCAT Jacksboro, TCAT Oneida, University of Tennessee, Knoxville, University of the Cumberlands, and South College. This list represents just a glimpse of the opportunities that lie ahead for the class of 2026. The financial investment in the future of the class of 2026 is truly remarkable. To date, our class has received over $550,645 in grants and scholarships. This significant figure clearly demonstrates the academic merit and potential for our graduating class. We anticipate that this amount will continue to grow as more data is released in the coming weeks and months. Over the next 4 years, the total scholarship amount has the potential to exceed $1.2 million, as a testament to our hard work and the belief that institutions are invested in our future success. As we prepare to embark on our exciting new journey, it is comforting to know we do not go alone. We carry with us the knowledge, the skills, and the value instilled by the dedicated educators and staff of Jellicoe High School. Moreover, the unwavering support of the Ayers Foundation will continue to be a guiding force, helping us navigate the challenges and embrace the opportunities that lie ahead of our post-secondary endeavors. The partnership between Jellicoe High School and the Ayers Foundation is a powerful testament to their shared commitment to our graduating class. In closing, I want to express my sincere admiration for the class of 2026. Our achievements are a source of immense pride for our school and our community. As we venture out into the world, remember the lessons we have learned here, the friendships we have forged, and the support system that stands behind you. I eagerly look forward to witnessing the incredible accomplishment that the future holds for each and every one of us. Thank you. Please enjoy the remainder of our program, which is dedicated to celebrating the remarkable class of 2026.
This time, I would like to introduce our guest speaker, Bill Arbo. Bill Arbo's life is best defined not by his remarkable athletic career, but by his decades of quiet service as a pastor, missionary, and community leader. For more than 30 years, Bill has dedicated his life to ministry and as a community leader. Bill is regarded as one of Knoxville's most decorated athletes of the 1970s. Bill was a wide receiver for the UT Vols from 1976 to 1978, appearing in 33 games, recording 664 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns. Bill was inducted into the Greater Knoxville Sports Hall of Fame in 2023. Please welcome Mr. Bill Arbo.
I am honored and I'm humbled to be able to address this group, this crowd. And I'm encouraged to see so many people here, especially family or those who are responsible for the kids that will be walking across this stage this afternoon. So thank you for your support. It's easy to come to the graduation, but things like this are a little bit more difficult. So thanks for being here. Your presence will go a long way. That's my opening remarks. Anything you have take offense with or have a problem with after this, Donnie, would you stand up? And Jackson, stand up, boys. Come on, don't be shy. Okay, that's good. Have a seat. I dropped my speech, and so they grabbed a hold of it and rewrote it. So see them after the program. If you don't like what I'm going to say, y'all sit down now. Thanks for your redaction. I've been given 10 minutes, and it's hard to stick to that, but I'll do best I can. Dennis will give me the hook if I go a little too long. I have that much respect. But I do want to motivate, not just the students. I'm not here just for the students. I'm here for the parents and even for Donnie and Jackson. But I do want to encourage. I do want to motivate. I do want to arouse you. I'm not here to entertain. I kind of do that throughout the week as I'm with these kids, and they allow that. But my prayer is that some of you will hear something, maybe for the first time, maybe for the 100th time, that might just finally sink in, that might stick with you, that might turn on the light, might even jar some of you. From my first day here at Jellicoe, walking these 100 and 200 halls, it's been a great joy. I haven't done it for the money. If I didn't get paid, I would still, don't tell the administrator that, but I would still come and do it even if there wasn't any money involved with it. And the reason is because I really love it. I love the kids. I love being with them. I love their spunk. I just love being with your kids, believe that or not. You say, well, come home and see what they're like there. Can't do that, but I love them when they're here. The other reason is because God called me to it. I know this is where I'm supposed to be. And every day that I come and I get a chance to interact with these students, I figure I can see why God called me here and not somewhere else. I get a chance to walk the halls. I don't just hide in the classroom. So as I walk the halls with these students, the halls are filled and lined with the students. It reminds me a lot of what it was to run through the T over at Neyland Stadium for 4 years. You don't ever get tired of it. You don't ever get used to it. You don't ever think to yourself, well, when will this ever end? This is kind of boring. Every time I ran through it, I knew what was going to happen when I got through it. I knew what to expect. I practiced all week long for what was going to take place. And so it's a lot like that walking these halls here. I know what to expect. I know what's going to happen. But yet, I still went through it. I still walked the halls there and here. So, in making that illustration, I'm not saying in any way these students are my opponent. Now, to some of them, I'm their opponent because I won't stop asking them questions or digging into their lives to get down to some things that really matter and sometimes maybe even really hurt. I'm not proud or I'm not ashamed. Some kids have walked away from me crying, not tears of anger and really not tears of sadness, but they and I understand what those tears had meant. So they're not my opponent. I wondered when I first got the call, what would a substitute be able to say to this group of people? What can I teach you in 10 minutes? Why listen to anything I say? Because I'm older and I've got gray hair? Well, maybe. But I've not earned any kind of right to be heard here. And so I want you to hear me and take to heart what I say because I care. I care about your kids. I care about these kids. I care deeply about them. But I also have an opportunity to see what the future holds for them, and they can't see it yet. So that's my joy, is to try to give them a picture of what the future could look like, or even might look like, if they'll just listen to somebody who has faith and believes into them. So let me share something with you that changed my life a long time ago, and since I first began to meditate on this, ever since then, it's never come up fruitless. It's never not provided a great benefit in my life. It comes from the Bible as a scripture verse from Jeremiah. Some of you may know it, many of you may not. The Bible says this. It says, let not the wise man boast in his wisdom, and let not the strong man boast of his strength, and let not the rich man boast of his riches. It's not the mind, it's not intelligence, but let him who boast in this, that he knows and he understands me, that I am a Lord who exercises kindness, justice, and righteousness, declares the Lord, and he does so in all the earth. And he closes with this, delighting, for in these things I delight, says the Lord. So since I first learned that verse and memorized it and began to put it to practice into my life, everything that I did, I wanted to delight the Lord. Not my parents, not myself, not my girlfriend, but to delight the Lord. And so when I was saved in 1978 at Black Mountain, North Carolina, at a Fellowship of Christian Athletes Conference, that's just when my whole life began to change, as my delight was no longer in myself, but in something and someone else. So in high school, that was my desire and my drive. In UT, that was it. In business, that was it. In the ministry, as a missionary, everywhere I went, my goal was to delight in the Lord. And I knew if I could do that, then everything else would take care of itself. So my question to you is, what about you? What's your life's pursuit? Do you just delight yourself? Is that your lifelong, just to try to be happy yourself? You can't produce happiness for yourself. Let not the wise man boast in his wisdom. You can't rely, you can be the smartest person in the room, but you can't rely on wisdom or knowledge or intelligence to delight the Lord. Those are gifts from Him. Strength, power, force. Let not the strong man trust in his strength. Intimidation will get you a little way, but it's not going to get you very far at all. So you're not going to be able to trust in that wisdom or that strength, or even riches, wealth, influence. So what will you pursue? What will your resources be? What will you steward over, if anything? Let me ask you this way. What will you sell your soul for? A little bit of wealth, a little bit of wisdom, a little bit of riches that won't last? So I plead with you today. Really, that's it. It's a plea. Think ahead. What will you choose and why will you choose it? And if you don't make an intentional choice, then you're going to suffer from default. That means you're going to be apathetic. You're going to be very indifferent. Really, you'll be a sloth, whereby somebody else is going to choose for you. And so if you don't know what you even want to choose yourself, you're certainly not going to like what somebody else chooses for you. There's an advertisement that's out for a company called Cook Tillman Investment Group. And they do advertising. And in one of their advertisements, they say this: life is not built one day at a time. See, that's what we're told. We're told, well, life's built one day at a time. So if life is not built one day at a time, what is it built on? And the answer is, nobody sees the commercial. Am I the only one that's seen this? Life is not built one day at a time. You'll wear yourself out trying to do that. Life is built one choice at a time. One choice at a time. Because every time that you make a choice, it's going to affect many, many more on down the road. And so it's like building a house. You build a house brick by brick by brick. And so choice by choice by choice is going to determine your future. Well, my time is almost out on what Dennis has on his clock. So I want to get to the essential. Real well, thank you, Dennis. But I want to get to the essentials. If I start talking faster, it's Dennis's fault now, not Jackson and Glenn. Or they'll just cut my microphone off. Let me give you another truth besides Jeremiah 9:23. Here's another truth. No one has it all. I don't care who you know, even the ignorance found, nobody has it all. I have friends, because of my high school days and playing days, I have friends who are billionaires and millionaires. They don't have it all. We don't sit around and talk about what's it like having it all and never not needing anything. That not only do not have it all, they can't get it all. Even if they wanted it, they couldn't get it. And so because we don't have it all, we can't get it all, guess what? We have to make choices of what we will get and what we will have and what we won't get and have. Nobody's going to determine that for you. It's interesting, we talk about no one gets all they can and no one has all they can. There is one man who walked this earth who did have it all. His choice was to give it all so that we could be recipients of it. If you want to know who that is, you see me after this program. We'll have a little conversation in the back of the room. But the one man who had it all sacrificed it all willingly for us. So I want to leave you with something that's concrete. I want to leave you with a process to use to make wise choices. I've been challenging you to do that. So maybe you want to know, well, how can we do that? To build a stable, healthy, productive life, not just a future, but a life. And so I want to give you an illustration. I'll use some young ladies sitting over here to do that. On the first day of school, ladies, you recognized that you needed a boyfriend. And so you didn't want to put something on social media, so you thought, well, you'd walk the halls. So you walked the halls and you didn't just grab the first guy you see that just passed by. And this is not a facetious illustration. That was not your plan. And so you didn't go with that plan because it stinks and it's not going to produce any results. So what did you do? So you went out there with your girlfriend and you started walking the halls and you started saying, well, he's tall, he's short, he's rich, he's not, he's smart, he's a jock. This one's cute, that one's just plain pretty, he's too pretty. So you started to do what? You started to explore what's out there. Who are my choices? Who can I choose from? Bear with me here. So you took inventory and then you didn't just decide right after that. You went back and talked to your girlfriends and you went through a process that's called elimination. Well, he's too tall, he's too short. He's definitely not too rich, but no, not him. He's not too pretty. You go through an elimination process until you get down to what? To the one choice. After you've eliminated the bad options, now you got to execute your plan. You got to figure out a way to get this guy on your arm. Isn't that right? You got to execute it. And that's a hard choice because it went from 20 guys down to one guy. And that's not an easy process. Now you see the point that I tried to make somewhat humorously. Maybe it was too truthfully. I don't know. But here's what you don't want to hear. You don't want to hear from your parents or anybody else. What were you thinking? I mean, or you don't want to say to yourself, well, what in the world was I thinking to make such a poor choice? So, explore, eliminate, and execute. It's not a program. It's a process that you'll do every day, all day of your life. If you really want to have a healthy and whole, not a happy, but a meaningful life. Every day you're exploring. Are you going to go to college or are you going to go to TCAT? Are you going to go into the military or are you going to get a job locally? Are you just going to sit in your bed and lay in your bed and play video games until somebody says either go get a job or you're out of here? Choices that you'll make. So you explore. Then you eliminate. You start throwing out the bad options. I don't like that. I don't want to do that. Blood makes me sick. You'll eliminate certain things, and you'll be left down with a few choices in which you can execute. But even when you choose to execute, you're going to have to make sacrifices. And then you will pursue the primary goal, direction of your life. So if you want to explore and you don't know how to do that, let me encourage you to do this. I've got to know a lot of the teachers here. Not very many of them share with me that you're wearing them out with questions to know what lies in your future and how to traverse that ground. Go to these teachers who've been where you are and have stories to tell and ask them questions. You say, well, I don't know what to ask them. Well, let me do this. I've got a sheet of paper here with about 35 or 40 questions on it. See me, and I will give this to you, and you take it to them, and you ask them these questions. And if they won't answer them, then you come see me. I don't know what I'll do, but come see me, and we'll figure something out, all right? But just start asking these questions. And you won't ask very many before you'll start having your own questions. And you'll begin to see this whole thing about explore and elimination. There's really something more to that than meets the eye. And so take advantage of these teachers and their experiences to explore, eliminate, and to execute. Not their life plan, but your life plan, because they know you well enough to coach you in that area. Well, I got to close. Dennis is giving me the hook up here, so I've got to close. But I want to share with you my greatest joy having been here. And I've done a lot of things. I've been all around the world. I've been in some great athletic arenas. I have run through the T and coached there and done some great and glorious things. But I have great personal joy walking these halls. And maybe it causes the kids to scratch their head. Why would somebody that's retired, that could be on the lake in the boats, be here in these halls with us and tolerate us? It's because I love it, and God called me to it. But I want to tell you this to all those that are here. My joy is not walking the 200 hall. Wonder why.
That's wrong.
A lot of pride and hubris there. If you don't know that word, go look it up. There's just a lot of pride and hubris on the 200 hall.
Yes.
My joy in walking the halls here is the 100 hall. Hear me. It's the 100 hall. It's not just the whole 100 hall. It's room 104 in the 100 hall. Who knows what room 104 in the 100 hall is? Besides the teachers. Come on, guys, tell me what's in 104.
Well, us.
Thank you, Nathaniel. What hall is it, guys? What room is it? CDC. Who knows what CDC stands for? I mean, you've only been here for how many years? A few? Yeah, Mo says one. I'm serious. What does CDC stand for?
I'm trying to tell myself.
Do you not know, or do you just not care? I told you, if you didn't like it, see these two men right here. CDC. It's the Comprehensive Development Class. So why would I have my greatest joy not being with these guys, but being on that hall with those 8 students in that class? Because that was the first class I walked into when Joey asked me to come substitute here. And I walked in and I got to know Jaden, I got to know Cheyenne, I got to know Austin, got to know Jacob, I got to know Nathaniel and Caden, who's new, just came here, and Mason. Here's why I love those kids. They could care less what I did at UT. They could care less what I did at Webb or in the business world or even on the mission field. They could care less. They don't even know what the Hall of Fame is. But they love me because I love them. They can tell me what my favorite color is. They know what my dog's name is. Anybody know what the dog's name is? That's right. I mean, I've spent months and months with you guys. You don't know any of this information. Basic, simple information. They know it. I love those kids, and they love me. And it's been a joy getting to know how enormously talented and gifted they each are in their own special way and what they can do. From day one, I hit it off. My favorite, don't tell anybody, Nathaniel, but when I first got there, my first day, my favorite was Mason. Mason's not highly verbal, but he had this thing that he did with his fingers. And the people that work back there, you know what I'm talking about. He just does some things with his fingers. And so I, like in the idiot I am, I started doing things back with my fingers. And so from day one, Mason and I could not communicate, but we just had fun doing this thing with our fingers. And he understood it and I didn't, but it was fun and we did it. Mason was my favorite. And he's no longer with us. But I did have the privilege of walking life's final pathway with him at his home when he was buried just a few weeks ago. Maybe you think you read this book and you know what's behind the covers. Maybe that this story has shed a little bit of light for you. But regardless of the mark that I've left on your life, or I've even failed to make on your life, a room full of kids in 104 has made my year here, regardless of what you've done or not done to me or for me. They led me to you. So if you do anything between now and graduation, seniors and juniors that are here, do this. Stop by room 104 on the 100 hall. Introduce yourself and tell them thank you for bringing Bill here, because of them you get a little taste as well. Thanks for, it was more than 10 minutes, but thanks for your attention.
Thank you. Next, we will have some special music from Miss Chloe Joe Creekmore and JHS alumni Becky Hinkle. Okay, now we're about to get to the fun stuff. Class of 2026, you made it. We are so proud of each and every one of you for all your accomplishments. Distinguished guests, esteemed faculty, and proud parents and family members, You may not have to start right now. Today is a celebration, and so as I call the students' names, they will come up, they're going to sign the banner, and then they're gonna have their picture made. You will get a copy of the picture, so you don't have to panic and run up and try to get one, because we will make for sure that you guys get one. But please feel free to clap for them, yell, cheer, do whatever you want to, because this is truly a celebration. And so as we get started, we are going to start off with Mr. Trevor Gilbert. UT could not be with us today, but Trevor is our only student that will be attending University of Tennessee this year. Over the next 4 years, Trevor will receive over $114,000 in grants and scholarships. Next, I would like to ask Ms. Camilla Gambrell and Jill Browning to please come to the stage to stand with our students as they will sign with TCAT. Miss Chloe Jo Creekmore. Chloe will be taking the nursing program. She's a dual enrollment student and was just picked this morning for CNA. Next, we have Connor Baird. Connor is going into the nursing program as well. Baird. Dean is entering the construction program. He's also a dual enrollment student with TCAT. Seth Brandenburg. Seth is entering the welding program. Willa Cottrell. Lilith is entering the hospitality program. Thomas Day. Thomas will be entering the pharmacy technician program. Emma Duncan. Emma is entering the nursing program. She was also pinned this morning as CNA. Dual enrollment student with University of the Cumberlands and TCAT. Lyra Haskell. TCAT. Jody Spradlin Snyder. Jody is also entering the nursing program, and she was pinned this morning as a CNA. She's a dual enrollment with TCAT. Harley Lovett. Harley will be entering the welding program. Her attention to detail in welding is phenomenal, and I would put her up against any man, any day in a welding. She will beat you all night. Ethan Metcalf. Ethan is entering the welding program, and we'll have some competition with Harley. Brody Parton. Godwin Pascal Tomas. We are so proud of Yoglin. She is a first-generation high school student and first-generation college student. Sarah Perkins. Shelby Silcox. Shelby is entering the nursing program and was also pinned this morning as a CNA. Next, we have TCAT Oneida Huntsville. I'm not for sure if she can make it today, but Miss Camilla is going to stand in for her. Next, we have Mr. Malachi Thomas. Malachi plans to start the earth moving equipment operator and move into power line. Next, we would like to recognize the students planning to attend Rome State Community College in the fall. If Ms. Sharon Wilson can please make her way to the stage. Ian Chadwell. Nevaeh Cummins. Jesse Folkart. We're so proud of Jesse, and we're going to miss him in the Ayers office as he is a staple and visits us regularly. Next, we would like to recognize those students planning to attend at University of the Cumberlands in the fall. If Ms. Sage Howe can please make her way to the stage. Lakin Alsop. Aaliyah Hatmaker. Noelle Head. Nevaeh Hatfield. Ryan Jeffers. Madeline King. Sydney Lay. Molly McClary. Brooke Music. Brooke was also picked this morning as a CNA. Riley Pyle. Riley was also pinned as a CNA. Ethan Southern. Olivia Ulrich. Next, Redemption School of Ministry, Kylie Christian. The school could not be with us today. will be entering the workforce. Caleb Blankenship. Nathan Buck. Holly Creekmore. During her senior year, Holly completed the pharmacy technician program and will be working as a pharmacy technician. Branson Carpenter. Kaylee Ellison. Brandy Elliott. Mason Hatmaker. Braden Henderson. Peyton Hamlin. Marissa Howard. Sid Hoover. Bryson Ruth. Austin Williams. Next, we have special recognition for Mr. Jacob Daniel. I love Jacob's quote. Graduation today, no school tomorrow. And Mason Marlowe and William Carroll. At this time, we would like to play a video to recap this past year. This video is just a small sample of the events and activities for the class of 2026.
On behalf of the Ayers Foundation and Jellicoe High School, thank you all for joining us to celebrate the incredible accomplishments of our seniors, and we're excited to see their path, the path that they take beyond high school. Seniors, before you leave, please remember to pick up your yard signs out front. Also pick up your small gift as you exit. Including in your gift is a small token from Come Home, Tennessee. We also invite everyone in attendance to please take a few moments to complete the survey by scanning the QR code inside the program. Your feedback helps us continue making events like this meaningful and successful for our students and families. Thank you again for being a part of this special celebration, and congratulations to the class of 2026. You've almost made it.